Hi, my darlings. So, we are looking into a love connection. Firstly, I want to figure out who we're addressing now. So, give me a sec. What collective are we addressing right now? What's going on in the love connection on this collective's mind? What? Aww! This did not fall out or anything. It's just a I love you, a little I love you note. That is adorable. At least someone likes you, or you like someone. That's good, because this is a love connection reading. Aww. It's adorable. Fucking adorable. Anyways, let's see. What is going on in the love connection in this collective's mind? Like, what's the situation? What are we reading here? Ooh, girl with a snake. So, something with boundaries and perhaps feeling charmed or used. Coffee cup, meeting, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship, coffee cup. Let's see. We can get something more. So, I thought it was dropping out. Ooh, self-indulgence. Focus on self. Okay. Okay, let's see. So, what we have now, we have the girl with the snake, right? So, that is feeling used. Or, maybe even feeling like someone was a bit of a narcissist. I don't like that. We're not going to go with that, okay? It's... Very few people are narcissists. You can be emotionally immature. There can be a lot of reasons for like not acting in your best from your best emotional place or most compassionate place. But it's usually not narcissism. But yeah, and there's also this like meeting, conversing stuff and self-indulgence and focus on self, taking time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So up until now, I'm feeling like this collective is... You felt used, and now you're starting to focus on yourself, which is good. That's wonderful. I don't really know what kind of... Oh. You also have it's the hammer. So there's also like sabotage and self-sabotage, rebuilding, repetitive assistant working on it. It's actually interrogation, not integration. But I feel like this love connection broke you. So that's what you're healing from. Because it really... Whoa. Broke you. Okay. There's an engagement ring here. It's not just a ring, it's an engagement ring. That's a very important thing here. So... Like this connection, it really broke you. When this ended... I could probably end it. Be honest. When this was ended, because you were for a reason that was probably very factual, or you might have been promised engagement, marriage, family, all of that beautiful future thing. And now you're going to have like rebuild yourself from that. Seduction. Flirting, dating. Third party interference. Okay. So you feel like you lost this person then. to some sort of third party interference. Doesn't have to be romantic. It can be work. It can be a lot of things. It can be family, it can be friends. But something came in between you and the future that you felt like you were going to be having with this love interest of yours. Passion. Insane chemistry. I also see this card a bit like, yeah, seduction and all of that, but because of the imagery, I also see this kind of as like a work relation thing, right? So maybe you met this person at work, maybe you felt it was more of a seduction, and then suddenly everything was just taken away from you because of the passion, right? And then you have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. You still think about this love connection in relatively positive terms. But how can you do that when you have the hammer? Like you're rebuilding. You're rebuilding from this. There was some sabotage of the whole thing. Maybe you're a very kind person, I don't know. Seem to be thinking about all of the nice stuff with an axe, and then there was the break. Oh, okay. Separation, stopping pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Well, let's take one more. Let's just have one more card, okay? Oh, okay. Yeah, then. Yeah, I forgot to show you. This was the axe. You got the axe. And, addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block and restraint. I think you had to stop thinking about this person. You had to stop continuing in that loop because you are focusing on your own self-healing, which is great. And you're like building up your life again, because this whole thing when this thing was ripped away from you, that's how you feel, at least. Your future, the future that you had planned, that you were getting ready for, it didn't happen. And to me, when I see, because you had seduction and you have passion and you have kisses, and then you have axe, and you have addiction, right? To me, personally, what I'm feeling is that you were either obsessing over this person's third party situation, and so you had to stop because you didn't feel it was healthy, because you're focusing on health, right? You're focusing on rebuilding yourself in your life, focusing on this person on your mind. Life won't help you, particularly if you're focusing on his or her love life. But I'm feeling this is a feminine collective. I'm feeling this is a chaser. Wow, I shouldn't be calling you a chaser. It doesn't say anything about twin flame here at all. It's just a love connection that has severely impacted you to the point where you felt like you needed to cut them out of your mind. you might have felt a little used. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. But let's try with a different deck and see what we are getting, okay? I want more information on what went down here, basically. And I find this deck to be good for that. So, okay, we get a card here. Oh, regrets. Ooh, are you in regrets? Regrets, blamable, being distant, guilty, and feeling ashamed. Why are you feeling ashamed? Blamable. What did you do? Let's see. I'm going to get any more cards here. I want more information. Could I get some more information for this collective? Everything has to fit. If this is your collective, then everything fits, okay? You might still, like, if everything doesn't fit, then there might still be a message for you here. Definitely. Ooh, trash. Letting go, throwing out old memories. Trash. Okay. What I am seeing here is not positive, by the way. You did not feel good about gift. You also got the card gift. After trash? Regrets, trash, and gift. Okay, I need one more card before I say anything. Sorry. I don't want to be misinforming anyone, you know. But yeah, so there might still be a message for you here. Or maybe it's like further on, or this is how you used to be, and now you can look back and see how much you've healed. Unsatisfied. Bare minimum. Okay. We also got this one, unsatisfied, bare minimum. Okay, so what I am seeing here is I feel like you are sitting in some regrets right now. You are. If this is your collective, then you are. There are some regrets living inside of you right now, and it's connected to this love connection. And it's connected to how you... I don't mean to be mean here now, okay? But the details should fit for this to be your collective, for this to be your reading of your love connection. The details should fit, but that also comes to that also means the things that I say, that if you think or you feel like that should resonate with you, it should give you chills up your spine, and it should make you feel like, oh my, are you spying on me? Which I'm not, because again I have better things to do. I'm just gifted with the cards. What can I say? Anyways, you have regrets because of how this love connection made you feel like you were replaceable. You were an option. Or too much. Or like something. You felt like trash. You felt like you were disposable. And you didn't feel like a gift in this person's life, and you should feel like a gift in anyone's life, particularly when it comes to like romantic stuff, but in any relationship, really, friendship, whatever. Your company should feel wanted. You shouldn't feel like an option. You shouldn't leave feeling like trash, feeling like you need to change, you need to be better, you need to be something else. Or someone else. It's not good. That's really not good. And that's why I'm like, here, because of course you are a gift. And you are healing now, so you're starting to feel that. Or see it even. And that is beautiful. Oh, wait, the lamp went. That's okay. That's good. If the lamp went, probably means end of a chapter for you. That's what you're trying to do, at least. You're trying to end some chapter. But then we also have unsatisfied. And that's a good thing. If this relationship made you feel like you were trash, you being unsatisfied is very healthy. Let's just get one more card, just to like see this situation, this love connection on your mind. What's going on? Let us see. Ooh, there we have one. Emotions. Ooh, yes, that makes a lot of sense. In and out, clashing like waves. And also you can see like this is a massive wave. Anything that has to do with water is usually emotions, and this is like turbulent. Very turbulent. You go in and out of this. You go in and out of this, like you're healing. This is part of your healing journey, by the way. It's completely normal. But you go in and out. I don't know if this is a divine connection. That didn't come out at any point. We don't have a twin flame. We don't have a soulmate. We don't have anything like that. So that makes me think that you might be feeling or thinking that this was a karmic relationship, perhaps. Maybe at least. I don't know what you've been thinking and feeling before, and I usually actually pick up soulmate and twin flame connections. So I just want to try once more with this one, okay? Just to see if something pops up. But right now, the right collective, I don't think I think you're starting to question it. At least, was this connection just karmic? Was I supposed to be learning something here? And, ultimate healing? But also, it completely crushed you. The ending. It felt like it sabotaged everything, your entire future. Everything. That's a massive thing for a karmic relationship to do, I'm just saying. It's usually a twin flame dynamic. Fearless love. Courageous leap into the unknown. That's what you felt, at least, about this connection. At some point, this was a fearless love, which is kind of beautiful. Let's just see. But that's good. That's. It was also very unexpected. You didn't expect this. It says unexpected connection. An opposite attract. Fearless and unexpected. Opposite attracts. Yeah, absolutely. You probably... I don't think you were on dating sites exactly when you met this person. I think this was very much like... not planned. This person just ended up in your life. Disguise. Some elements of this relationship are hidden. Disguise. See, wearing a mask. This wonderful woman. So it was fearless, it was unexpected, and there was secrets. That's what disguise is. Unexpected, but also third party. unsatisfied and felt like an option in trash. I want one more card. Just one more. This is for the right collective. Like, you felt all of this, okay? You need to have. Otherwise, this isn't your reading. You're not the collective. But you might still have messages here, okay? Ooh. Freedom. Healthy space and room to breathe. I'm unsure about this. I'm going to like hold over because this was a bit this was a bit but yeah, so it's freedom, healthy space and room to breathe. I am not judging, but were you the third party? Like, of course, to you there would have been a third party, but like, your love connection. Karma, engagement, disguise, unexpected. It could also be friend-zoned. A lack of passion in this companionship. Regrets, trash, gift, unsatisfied. No, I feel it's the opposite. I think either you were connected with someone who were connected with someone else romantically, and that person chose to go back to that, or the person on your mind was connected to you. You were in a stable connection, and then they unexpectedly met someone else that they fell for. And this was kept secret from you. And this person that you're thinking of made you feel like an option and trash, and like they found their freedom in this other connection, and they chose that other connection, and you feel friend-zoned. So they might have chosen a lover instead, or someone that wasn't that's what I'm feeling. It might be both, but that's what I'm feeling here. Because of the seduction, and then the passion and kisses, and then the acts, addiction, codependent. Trying to focus on yourself really ruined everything in your life, which if you were codependent, that would make sense, but I'm still not getting any cards there that says anything about a twin flame or divine divine connection, soulmate, anything. I'm unsure if you think about this person as that anymore. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. So you're focusing on here. We're trying one very last deck here now. Why was this type of connection? Like, we're not going to be pulling many cards from this one. Because I'm feeling like you have categorized this connection, or you're questioning, and that's what we're checking. This is if this connection was a karmic connection. Like, are you supposed to be moving on now? Are you supposed to be finding your true twin flame, person, thing, whatever? That's the question I'm feeling. The thing that we're solving for you. And it might be. We all end up in karmic connections. And in karmic connections, there are so many good lessons. Yes, karmics have, and also karma and all of that, has such a bad reputation. It shouldn't have. Karmics are there to teach us to heal. There are stuff within us that we need to heal, and those souls, those karmics, like people, are the only people that could teach us that. And it comes to everyone in like any, no matter which label you put on a relationship, any relationship in your life. Whatever we learn from them, only they could teach us, at least at that level. And if it's like something that you really needed to learn, you might meet someone else that's going to teach you that as well, but the lessons will be harder and it will be more painful. This one was very painful. Divine timing. Yeah, I feel like you are unsure. You're trusting in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. You are not sure. You're very much on the fence about what kind of relationship this was. I don't think you're sure if you want this person back or not. You're friend-zoned. There's freedom. Maybe you're hoping to find the unexpected, fearless love and all of that. I mean, you've been like, am I friend-zoning this person or not now? It could happen. Also, this person made you feel like trash. You're a gift. Darling, you are a gift. Okay. Let's see. Divine timing is the only thing that's been popping out until now. Which would indicate that, yes, this is you questioning what kind of connection was this. Anyways, can I move on safely? Should I be waiting? Like, what's going on here? Woo! Almost. Not exactly though. One almost popped out here. Let's just see. Okay. I'm going to try and shuffle the deck once more. And it's like, they want to pop out, but they don't. Oh, there we have one. Celebrate. Celebrate the love you share with those who matter the most. Which is also what your other cards were indicating. That's what you were doing, because you're focusing on self. You've already been... You've already chosen that you're at least not going to be focusing on this person anymore. So it also would make very little sense for me to... Because I don't feel the urge to it either. To read anything about this person. Like, you don't seem interested in that. This right collective, you're just like unsure of anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life, and it's coming. You're not waiting for this person. This right collective, this is not a divine pairing reading. Like, you're not wondering, I'm giving you this up. Now, that felt right, so we're doing that. You're not here because you're wondering if that, and again, everything should fit. You're not wondering if this person that made you feel like trash, that chose a third party situation over you, didn't appreciate you for the, I'm not gonna swear, for the gift that you are. That's not why you're here. What you want to know, because you've been healing and you're focusing on yourself and you cut off this other person. What you are here for is divine timing and anticipation of, I think you're manifesting your, you definitely looked at this person as a karmic relationship that taught you a lot, that helped you become the marvelous being that you are now, because you healed and you rebuilt your life. You are far better now than what you were, and you don't care about this other person. They can be there with their like third party situation. It doesn't say if you wish them luck or anything, like you're not focusing on them. But because this is a love reading and they were still the person you were thinking of. And so I'm feeling like it's more the healing that they pushed you through. And you're wondering, again, don't make this fit, okay? But for the right collective, you are wondering, have I healed enough? When is my true love coming in? And you, because again, if you found my page, it has to do with, if you found me as a reader, your desired love connection, what you're trying to manifest right now, is a soulmate. You will not settle for anything less. I love that for you. That's amazing. Yes, we shall try and figure that out. Of course we shall. Okay. Well, I mean, just looking at this, at least we know that you are healing. We know that for a fact. You are healing and you are at least walking into thriving. I haven't checked, but I think you are. You might not feel it, but you are. I want to read you in some tarot, okay? Like, because this is not interesting for that. Not at all. This is more for like, oh, what kind of connection is it? What are we looking for? First of all, we're going to take some of my tiny stars instead. Okay? So let's just like see kind of your layabout. Like, where are we in this world? Because you are manifesting your soulmate. You will get it, I'm sure of it. Okay, right now there's a lot of emotions. Like, can you see that? That's not, doesn't matter. It's the oh wait, we'll have this here. It's waves and stuff, right? So there's tons of emotions right now. We also got that in a different card. This is great! Oh my god! Okay, and you also got like the endless connection, and then there's love, there's tiny hearts here. So yeah, you have lots of emotions around this topic right now. Like, you know, that endless connection. You really want, you're not going to have another karmic in your life. You've decided that. You want the one. You want your soulmate. And this is about creativity and communication and I mean, it's a mouth. It can also be seduction and all of that. But I feel like maybe you are also wondering, like, how do I find this person even? And then you got the cactus, which is not as bad as it might sound. It's about being this persevering person. You've been through a lot. You are strong. You are someone who has risen where no one thought anyone would manage to. Like the cactus. It's just growing out in the desert, living its best life, you know, all of that. And not a lot of other plants can say to be doing the same. It's literally thriving when no one thought anything would thrive. That's you. You really have put your life back together. You are thriving. And this is amazing. This is just confirming. This is just confirming, actually. And you're creative. And you've been healing a lot. I am so proud. I want to say of you. But can I at least be proud with you? Because, oh, this is amazing. And I'm feeling like this euphoria. So you have to, like, I think you're very happy in life. Like, you're feeling this spark. This, like, new energy. Like, yes, like, I went through that. And now I'm going to be thriving. I'm going to be thriving. What did I take now? Oh, well, I mean, we could check. I took the pink ones, which I love. But I want to check your future love connection. Oh, let's just do it, okay? I love these pink ones. They have such great messages. Okay, let's see. What will your next love connection be like? And this just jumped. You got a twin flame. You got a twin flame. Yay. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. Like that's like that's the life connection. That's like, are you manifesting your twin flame? Okay, breathe. Twin flames are fated. They will happen anyways. But you just rebuilt your life. We're gonna double check. Maybe soulmate comes out. I'm just twin flames are hard, okay? If your next love connection is someone that you are deeming to be your twin flame, that's like a lot of healing that you're going to have to buckle up for. They're worth it. They're definitely worth it. They will be your equal once you've both healed. Okay, just that. Give me something good. Friendly support. Friendly support. Fairies, guides, and friends give aid. Friendly support. Which can mean that maybe you've already met your twin flame. And maybe you already have someone that you go back and forth with. And maybe that someone is like a friend, you know? That is just like, oh, fuck, mirror my soul, my life, and there's always been like that friendly, weird, just being very comfortable with each other thing going on, right? Which, forever young and psychic connection. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Just like, the twin flame journey is hard. Because the whole reason someone enters the twin flame journey is because they are broken. Like, you've had a hard life. And then the last piece of trauma happens. That kind of sends you into the twin flame journey. But you have been healing already. You've already had that, oh, my life has been broken kind of thing. And you got so many positive cards. And you've rebuilt your life. And this is your next love connection, and we're asking the universe, right? This has nothing to do with your perception of anything. You're getting up the twin flame. And it said literally twin flame recognition. You know the soul that mirrors your own. Friendly support. Your psychic connection. Your communication goes beyond mere words. Forever young. A song of youthful playfulness. Yeah, it is. I like that song a lot. Forever young, I wanna live forever young. But do you really want to live forever? Oh, forever. Forever young. I love that one. What it's saying here is that your next connection will be a twin flame connection. Then everything is kind of just it's just like building up into this thing because of the psychic connection. And then like also forever young, and like with your twin flame you will have like this thing, you're just so connected, you'll basically be able to feel each other's energy telepathically. And then there's also the forever young card, and this one is, you know, like forever young, that could be your inner children, because you do tap into each other's inner child and really see it. You see and accept each other's inner children. Wait, I just need to drink a little bit. And then there's friendly support, which can mean that this is someone that you maybe already now view as friendly support in your life. Like it can be a friend. And you got friend zoned. The friend zoned card. It's your last connection. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. You have free will, okay? I was like, first and foremost, we need to establish that you have free will, okay? But the universe is kind of saying that, hey, you know that person who kind of like went to that third party situation and left you in ruins that made you feel like trash instead of the fucking gift that you are? That's your twin flame. That's your next relationship. And I worry about that. But it doesn't have to be, okay? We also got friendly support, so like it doesn't matter, because you are divinely supported through this, okay? Whatever it is, whoever this is, you're divinely guided, and you just have to trust. Just trust. But if you don't have any emotions for this person, because no one's going to force you. You have free will. Just pull a couple more cards, okay? I want you in a good relationship. I want you to like relax. I want you to just be I was going to be saying like precious, but that's not what I want. Bonding, okay? Not in that kind. It's the emotional kind. Let's see. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. Bonding, yay! It's beautiful, right? If it is this other person, if it is the person that, you know, left for the third party situation, then they will come back as someone else, kind of like someone evolved and also equally healed as you are. I don't know when, but that's kind of what it says here. Because you will have to get to know this other person. But it could also be a friend. It could also be someone that's already in your life. Because it, like one of your cards actually said, was the coffee cup, also said something about friendship. So I'm like, maybe you are really looking into benefit of the doubt. No, that's not it. Nope. I'm sorry, but I genuinely don't think so. Give your relationship a chance. Benefit of the doubt. I think this person, okay, this person is coming back. Yeah. You have free will, okay, darling? You have free will. You do what you want, okay? But if you want this, and you might, move slowly. make sure that this person has actually changed. They made you feel like trash, like an option. You are no one's option. But now you know that. Now you know that because you've been working on healing yourself, right? Everything says though. You have. You can't quarrel with me on this one. The Right Collective, you have been working on yourself and you are in your abundance, your glow. And now that you've done that, the universe is like, this was a twin flame journey. Wah! Who would have thought? Maybe you actually at some point back in like way back time. Or not way back, I don't know. But like that's not on your mind right now. You do not categorize this as a twin flame journey. But you don't even categorize it as a divine journey. You have, like, there was focus on self, not the other person. Which is so healthy. It's so good. And that's also why you're feeling all of this like, thriving feeling. Which is amazing. But this dude is coming back. I'm saying dude and I shouldn't do that because this might be a woman and I might also be talking to a man. But you, female energy. And the other person, masculine energy. Okay? The one you're connected with. But the gender is, there's no, like, it's energy, it's not gender, okay? Just accept it. So, yeah, this masculine energy is coming back now that you're in your glow. And you're going to, I can't force you. And I didn't say whether or not you were going to go for this or not. What I want to know. Yes, we're going to use this tarot deck. How are they coming in? This individual. Using this one. Okay. This is tarot, but the imagery is better for romance. And I read intuitively as well, so how is this person coming in? Come on, we need to protect the collective here. We're going to find answers, okay? Whew. There we have one thing, at least. Oh, am I holding this upside down? I'm so sorry. I don't actually work with upside down cards, so it's like, oh, how did you even manage to do this? Okay. Four of Swords. That's actually not bad. You can see here, there's like two couples dancing, which is following a rhythm, right? Cooperating. Putting down your swords, like, it's... Four of Swords is kind of resting in between battles, right? It's about putting down your swords and calming your mind. But this is also about dancing. And you can't properly dance with your partner if you do not tune into them. So this is someone who will actually see you this time, which is good. So they've done some healing, and they will walk. They will do this with your like you get to set the tempo. They will follow you, like your lead. That's kind of what I'm feeling here, because they know they messed up. And then, but I turned them around, yes? Well, I mean, if it manages to come upside down, then we do stick to it. This is the Devil in reverse. It's beautiful, actually. Look at this. It's the romance tarot deck. I really like it. But this is the Devil in reverse, meaning they will come in having healed some karmic stuff, which is lovely. Like, again, karmic isn't actually bad. I talk about this a lot. Karmic isn't bad. It's a if it's a person, then it's a teacher, a soul that could teach you a lesson that you needed to evolve as a person. But I'm talking to the right collective. You were also considering whether or not this person, who the universe is like, surprise, it is your twin flame, who would have thought? You're kind of asking, whether or not this person was just a karmic, someone who could teach you a lesson in life, make you find your best self, which you have, by the way. Amazing. Very proud. And you should be too. This is not easy. You had your life ruined. Crashed. The cards said so. So the right collective, that's what you experienced. And you just rebuilt it. You focus on yourself, your healing, and you are in your abundance now, in your glow. That's amazing. But when this person comes in, this masculine energy, they will have also worked on their stuff. They have also been healing. You don't know that probably, because you didn't even think about this person romantically. But it does make sense why you end up here with me with my love reading, because I usually do the whole divine community love readings. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Okay, they have worked on some stuff and they're coming in as the King of Pentacles. They've probably been working on themselves healing for a while even then, because pentacles take time. Have you guys been apart for a long time? I feel like you might have, if he's healed all the way up to like King of Pentacles. Meaning he might have... He comes in mature, at least. He comes in very mature, very self-assured when it comes to the worldly matters. Pentacles is abundance, of course. Physical abundance. So he might have been working on that. But no matter if that's the case or not, he will still come in. He's not going to be, and that actually works alongside this first card that you got with the Four of Swords, right? Swords are in your head. Thoughts and truth, all of that, right? Clear communication. Swords aren't bad in and of themselves, only if you get stuck in your head. That's not fun. But they're realistic. They're all about that realism. They're objective, and they're not driven by emotions. But neither are the Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is absolutely not driven by emotions. Once he does something, he has thought it through. Yeah. Not like the... It's not like the King of Swords, which would be more aloof and unattached, right? The energy that he would come in with would be more aloof and unattached emotionally, because they're very sidestepping emotions right now for either a good reason, like in this situation I need to stay objective, or because I don't like feeling my own emotions. Kind of. Either or. But if it's the King, then it's probably not, because I don't like feeling my own emotions. It's probably more of the first one, which is I need to stay objective there. I need facts, kind of. But the King of Pentacles is still realistic. He's realistic, but he knows how to make things, I want to say, ground themselves in reality. Because he works on this plane, the physical. he can put seeds into the ground and watch them flourish, which is lovely. I think he comes in, I feel like he does, because he's also been working on this like karmic lessons that he has been having to go through for one reason or another. He had to grow in, and he had to heal out of this. And now he's coming in more mature, more centered, and he will actually be able to go through with the plans that you used to have, your future. The thing that was ripped away from you, you know, the engagement ring. The person that comes into you, into your life, that masculine energy. Oh, sorry, I'm saying he all the time. It's like, I don't mean gender, okay? I'm talking about the energy here. You need to underline that. It has nothing to do with gender. This could be a woman, and you might be a man, okay? Or it might be same sex. I'm just saying, like, it's the energy. But when this masculine energy comes in to your life, they have finally reached a place where they can offer you what they once offered you. And it won't be ripped away, because this has been well thought through. He has healed the masculine energy, which is not a gender. Oh! And you've got 6 of Cups. Look at this. Got 6 of Cups. That's lovely. That has to do with like nostalgia and childhood and all of that, but also when it comes to the twin flame journey, this has to do with union. You're coming in with union. That's what he's coming in with. The masculine energy, which is not a gender. Sorry. This masculine energy is coming in with the intention, and also, I want to say the availability, but like, he can now truly come into union with you. I'm sorry, I'm going to be saying he and she, but I don't mean genders, okay? It's just easier, because of like masculine energy in our lingua, or lingo, or whatever, like words, is prefaced with a he. And so, you know, the feminine energy is also prefaced with a she. But I don't mean gender, okay? That's very important. I'm sorry if this is making anyone feel like excluded or whatever it's called, like the thing. I want you to feel comfortable here, okay? If everything else fits, then it's still your collective. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, this is great. This is great. Although I was not very happy at first when I saw that you were going to get this person back in your life. I wasn't. But this is good. You still have free will though, my darling. And also, and this is important, don't just like... You have worked hard to get to where you are. Remember this. You felt, I mean, how could you forget? This was on your mind when we started this reading, and like I was asking, how do you feel about this? And it literally said you felt like trash. This person made you feel like trash, and not the gift you know that you are. And I'm not saying hold that against someone or this person, because you also had cards that literally said give this a chance. But the reason you're supposed to be considering if you want to give this person a chance or not is because they have truly healed. You haven't seen it. You've been in no contact, definitely. So you haven't seen this, but it's true. Once they come in, they will have healed. And what do we have here? We have one of each. It's going to be like, what's the time frame for this? But you don't have like, there's not one I don't remember what the word for that is, but like there's no one of these symbols like the sword, the pentacle, or the chalice for cups that kind of outnumbers the other one, so I can't really use this for checking time frame. But maybe time frame isn't important then. That could be. You know what? We're going to be taking a different deck. And we're going to check kind of like how should you be responding. Yeah, we're just going to be asking what course of action should you be taking here. When this hits, what course of action? Okay? Ooh. Okay, first card. Scuba diver. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's very good. It's telling you to go within. Check yourself. Kind of. Like, not check yourself, but like, how does this make you feel? What are your emotions telling you? Do you feel... How do you feel about this person once they're coming in? Because only when they're coming in like this should you accept it. If you even want to accept it, free will, okay? Scuba diver, like going within, observation. Observe this person intimately once they come in, okay? You know, self-examination, in the void, desire to know, self-reflection, deep thoughts, subliminal. Oh yeah, what is that? I need like my little cheat card. I'm just going to check the star sign thing that's connected to it, okay? The number is 4, if that is something that you feel super connected to. Let's see, what was this? I know, but I forgot, so I have this little cheat sheet. I love it. Let's see, it's not the Gemini. Oh yeah. I always want to say fish, but it's not. Okay. It was the fishes! Yes! Ha! Ha ha! And that makes sense, because it's scuba diving. Well, it could have been another water sign as well, just saying. Anyways, the fishes. So that might be important to you. Maybe you're a fish, maybe this person is a fish. And then we got the Taurus. Yay! And beehive. That's like dedicated worker and stuff. Yes, exactly. Diligent, persistent, stamina. Application, tireless, mindful, hard work, devoted, fruitful, busy, something, energetic, continual, harvest, endurance, effort, patient, and concentration. So, ha 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 ha. This person that's coming in, let them work for it. Okay? You're not just going to be all amazing. You came back after running off with the third party. You came back, finally. Let's just get back to all of our, like, engagement plans and stuff like that. Yes, you might have ruined my life. Or, like, rather, because, you know, we're not going to be, like, blaming. But, yes, you might have been, like, after you left, my life was also left in ruins. Hey, you didn't care. But, hey, let's just get married and stuff like that. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to observe your own feelings in this situation and you're going to listen to it, and unless it feels right, you're not going to be going along with this romance thing. Like, I'm gesticulating towards the cards, okay? Yes, these are nice cards. All of these tarot cards are amazing. They're talking about a person who has gone within. They're talking about a person who has healed. They're talking about a person who is really amazing, probably, and they really want this. But although you did have cards telling you to, like, give this a chance, forgiveness, stuff like that, give the benefit of the doubt, that's what they said, not forgiveness, but, you know, forgiveness is something that's good for your own soul, so you should do that, but you do that for yourself. You give forgiveness for yourself, okay, so that you can put stuff away and move on. So that things don't linger in your mind, because you have better things to put in your mind, honestly. You're thriving. Keep that in your mind instead. Forgive to move on. It's that simple. You forgive for yourself. You forgive so that you don't have to carry all of those negative emotions. Don't let the ghosts of your past and like how other people have affected you, like, what's it called? Pull you down. You don't want that. Don't let them be the rock that keeps you stuck on the bottom of the ocean. Just snip that. Float up. You know? That's lovely. Do that instead. If you are continuously stuck on stuff that happened in the past, people that are in your past, because they're not here in the present, then you are continuously focusing on ghosts. And you are letting those ghosts of the past define you now. Your energy, your life, your emotions, your expectations. Like, let those ghosts stay dead or whatever. Don't bring them along. If they are ghosts, they died for a reason. Okay, they're not supposed to be tagging along with you anymore. So cut the cord and float up from the depth of the ocean. And like, yes, it said scuba diving, but and I said like going within all that, and that's great. You can go scuba diving, but don't bring a stone that you've got tied to your foot with chains and like just stay there at the bottom of the ocean. Come back up at some point. Feel the sun on your skin. Even like wear sunscreen if you need to, but like feel the sun on your skin. Live. Don't bury yourself at the bottom of the ocean. You scuba dive, you visit your emotions, and you face them, your inner little I want to say dragons or something like that, and maybe you'll say hi to some cool whales singing some pop songs, like the newest and greatest and bestest song. You might love whales. I don't know, they popped into my mind, so that might be a thing. Maybe you have whales as a sign for your spirit team, which would be lovely. Oh yeah, yes, you got this. Yoga. You got yoga, which is contemplation, deep breathing, centered, go within. It's the same thing as a scuba diver. Take a break, inner child healing. It's literally saying the same thing now that we've been talking about, of course. Meditate, time alone, balance, chakras, reflect, wellness, and rest. This person, you're not going to simply... It's not playing games. I'm not saying play games with this person. Don't play games. That's childish. I mean, that's kind of what you probably felt when you felt used. Don't do it back to anyone. Anyone. Also not your ghosts of the past. Also because like this person has healed. Hopefully. But according to the cards they have, it's just that make them prove it to you. Okay? Because the hurt is still real, and everything that you went through. And yes, they've probably gone through lots of stuff themselves as well. And all of it has made you into the perfect people that you are now. Well, of course, perfectionism does not exist, but, you know, it's turned you into who you are now, and that's not bad. It's a silver lining, if anything, at least. And it's also the path that kind of pushed you, probably, into your most abundant timeline. But you don't want to welcome anyone into your life that could ruin that, okay? That's what I'm saying. You want to keep that good mood going, okay? So if they make you feel anxious or anything like that, don't just welcome them in. Be honest, because communication is nice. Be honest and take it slow. You don't have to say no if you don't feel like it. But also, if you feel like it, you can do that. It doesn't matter. Like, this person needs to prove that they truly want you back anyways. Okay, let's see what fell out here. Whoa! Oh my, wow! Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we also got Libra. Okay, so now we have fishes, we have Taurus, we have Libra. We have, I think this is Leo. I need to check my cheat card. I love this cheat card. It's such a genius little thing. Nope. That is Virgo, actually. Yes. We have Virgo. And then we have 4, 4, 8, 1, and 5. And we're not going to be pulling any more cards from this deck, at least, because... Okay, firstly we got Motherload. Like, when this comes in, you've hit jackpot. This is like... This is amazing. You're like... This is part of your most abundant timeline. This person re-entering. But... Make them work for it. Okay? Don't just like... Stuff happened in the past. And I'm not saying you need to... Don't play games. That's not the point here. But feel safe. Feel calm. They should make you feel calm. Okay? Because they made you feel like trash. An option to a third party situation. Seduction and everything. Okay. And you also had the whole boundaries, actually. Because that's also a thing with the girl with the snake. I was also boundaries, so you might have put up boundaries. And you shouldn't just lower them because this person re-entered. Okay? You've learned to put up boundaries, and so you keep those boundaries. Okay? This person needs to make you feel like it's the right thing to do. Like it feels correct. You feel calm making that choice. You feel like, yes, everything in me is saying yes. Everything. And it's not that anxious feeling. It's not those butterflies. It's not that craving and lusting and whatnot. That's not it. And you won't be feeling immense love either straight off the bat. Because that's not how love works. You need to get to know each other first again. Which also one of your cards said. You need to get to know this person again. But this is, you've entered your most abundant timeline. You have. This is part of this. Sudden wealth, on easy street accomplishments, fortune, advantage, the prime source, prosperity, success, good fortune, having plenty, money maker, sudden wealth. You've entered your most abundant timeline. And this person re-entering is part of that. This is part of your reward, actually. And this card says that this is happening right now. Meaning, your most abundant timeline, that is right now. You've already entered it. Amazing. Really amazing. But we are doing a love reading. That's what everything about this has been about, except from like the whole, because that's you rebuilding and all of that. That's also been a very prominent topic here. And that's also going to be happening about right now. Like, this person will be contacting you pretty soon. Days or weeks seems more plausible. Days or weeks. I want to check, okay? Give me a second. Okay, I didn't bring my dice so bad. Just 1 second. Okay, I brought my dices back. Wait. I brought my dices back now, and I want to check what we're talking about here, okay? If we are... What dice did I take now? The one with 12? The one with 12. The one with 12 has months on it. It's months. If we get a number below 6 and below, we're going to roll for days. And if we get anything above 6, we're going to re-roll, because it wasn't months, this isn't months. We're going to re-roll for weeks, okay? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's see. Okay, what time are we talking about here that the collective can be expecting this? 6. It was 6, so it's 6 and below. Okay, then we're rolling for days. We're going to take the big dice though. What does this one have again? Is it 20? I think it's 20. Yeah, we're going to do that. Because I didn't feel like using the 6 of dice. Okay, let's see. Ish. So this is like, you're going to be... I mean, this is happening right now. You're in your abundant timeline right now. Technically, you could get like this message whenever. But let's see what's the estimated thing here. What you can expect, okay? Oh god. I thought it said 5 and I was like, whoa, that's sudden. But it says 15, so like... Within 2 weeks, I'm saying that. Within 2 weeks. Or 15 days, you know. This person might be re-entering your life. Or at least there's something that's going to be happening that is connected to that. Maybe you hear about something. I'm unsure. Either they will be taking contact with you, or you're not going to contacting them. You're not contacting them, okay? Because that would not be in alignment with you letting them work for it. And it would not be in alignment with you putting yourself first, your emotions first, okay? Because right now that's not what you feel like doing. So you're not going to do that either. But what you should be doing, you should just continue on focusing on yourself, okay? Continue on focusing on whatever it is that you're doing right now, whatever it is that you're like kind of rebuilding with. That's the right thing for you to keep on doing. That's your mother lode. That's your prize, kind of. You went through all of what you went through. You managed to rebuild yourself, and you got a new life. You got something better than what you had, because before there was also this like codependency thing that you were working your way out of, and you managed to do that. You really did. You managed to do that. I love that for you. I absolutely love that for you. So keep on holding on to that, okay? You're not giving that away to anyone. You've healed, remember? You've healed. So the timeline you're on right now, I call it timeline, you can call it whatever you want, but the life that you're living right now, that is your focus in life, okay? Not romance, not someone else. You'll provide for yourself if you must. You can. And you've proven that to yourself. You've rebuilt everything. You know for a fact nothing can take you down. You already have to, you already had to rebuild everything from scratch. They ruined your life. I'm not saying hold a grudge, but I'm saying keep them responsible, or hold them responsible. Let them take accountability for that. They whisked off to someone else. And clearly stuff happened because they also healed. Because they were also going through some karmic stuff there. Because they've broken free from it, which is wonderful. Not the person. They haven't broken free from the person. That's not what I'm saying. Because, they weren't a prisoner. They chose to go over there. So also do not hold any negative emotions or feelings towards that person that they chose. Please. They had nothing to do with it. You had an agreement with this person. And they kind of broke that. So all responsibility, all accountability, all everything is on that person who chose to leave. Okay? You're the person on your mind. Don't throw that over to the third party, whoever that is. That's not the person you had any agreement with. They had an agreement with your person. And that person, your person, the one on your mind, chose to stick to that agreement and leave you. And leave you in ruins, basically. That's not the third party's fault. But this person should take accountability for that. I'm not saying playing the blame game, I'm not saying playing games at all, but just let them take accountability for it. If they are truly healed, and if they are truly coming in with this energy and union energy, that's the very least you can expect. The very least. Okay? Accountability. But I think you're going to do that because all of the cards are not just now, but also leading up to this, you are very much focusing on yourself. You're doing great. And all of this, view all of this not as a test, not as a karmic lesson of any sort. All of this is your prize. I actually love this. I really love this for you. But just don't move too quickly. Listen to yourself, your emotions, and make them work for it. Okay. Okay, that was your reading. I give personal readings, of course, if you want to deep dive into your very specific one, your very specific situation, or even as couples. There's a link in my description for that, and subscribe, all of those things if you want to follow along with me reading your collective. And I will see you when I see you, I suppose. Okay, adios.